Hello, everybody. I have decided today to institute a new practice on Fridays where I check in with my assistant in our meetings and talk about what wins we had. Pretty simple, but something that I don't take as much time to do. I'm so excited to move things along the pipeline or get the contract out or move on to the next thing that don't register the good things that happen week to week so that we can accumulate some of that when we have weeks or days that aren't so good. So, something that I'm celebrating this week is call I had yesterday with one of my coaching clients. And in the course of our conversation, we really were talking about all the different places where he could speak, all the different places that needed to hear his message, and how many of these didn't really fall into the corporate space. And this person wants to speak to universities, wants to speak to all different types of groups, and has a very unique program that goes along with his speaking. So he'd been in other groups before, been part of cohorts, done other programs, and he just felt so out of place because they were really all about this model of paid speaking, corporate speaking, high ticket, keynote speeches, very corporate, buttoned up, savvy PowerPoint, all the things. And the truth is, like, that's not what everyone wants to do. My favorite thing is he was just so happy and like relieved to finally have someone tell him that like it's okay to do it your way. It's okay to follow your own strategy. Speaking does not just have to be your sole point of revenue, and that's really what I would say you shouldn't be doing, is not putting all of your eggs in one basket and hoping that year after year you can generate the same bookings. Not only is it not sustainable because you need to be, reinventing your content and reinventing yourself to some extent. And to me, that requires being in the field, doing the work, continuing to work with clients, continuing to do more than stand on stages, but to be continuing to sharpen those tools that got you there in the first place. So, charting out your own path, leveraging speaking both for revenue, but to scale something bigger. That's really what lights me up and excites me. And most of all, helping people just find their own path that doesn't look like everyone else's. Boot camps exist so that they can turn you into the normal model of what they want from you. Boot camp is a military term, like, let's not forget that. So, anything other than that is based on the individual. My approach is all about the individual finding their unique strategy that works for their objectives and for the life and the career that they want to achieve, not just in the short term, but planning for the long term, planning for sustainability, planning for scalability, and most of all, just having a strategy and not going in it half cocked without someone to help you navigate that path. That's what I've been doing because I've been on all different sides of this industry, not just on the bureau side and not just on the management side and not even just on the outside altogether. I've gotten to really play a role in so many different areas that I'm grateful that I can help people figure out different ways that they can express themselves, they can make this work, and that speaking can help them ultimately make the impact that they want to do in this world. So that's my big, big win for this Friday. If you bother to watch this whole thing, thank you so much. And I hope you had a big win this week and have a wonderful weekend.